It's the easiest way to stay up to date on all things local while on the go. Read it on your smartphone or tablet. Download now by searching Bakersfield Californian in the Apple, Google, and Amazon app stores.
From the studios of the Bakersfield Californian, it's time to open up with real people and real talk about real stuff. And now, a special welcome to our friends throughout California, across the nation, and around the world to this week's edition of Open Up.
Good morning. It's time to open up. I'm Tina Miller.
And I'm Don Clark, your favorite pair on the air. And, you know, at last count, we had viewers in 19 countries out there. We want to welcome you and thank you for staying with us. We really appreciate that.
Yes, we do. And I said good morning, but some of you may be good night.
How so? Oh, yeah.
Yes. Okay, so from Bakersfield to Boston, from Tehachapi to Turkey, welcome to Open Up.
You bet.
Don, we have a fabulous show. Let me just say, next week, I'd like to just throw this out there. We will have a man on the show who has written a book that is running #1 on Amazon. So I've never heard that before, but it is. So you'll meet him next week.
Oh, you got to give us the title.
The title is 50 Shades of Grace, Grace. So the movie,
#1.
yes, running #1 on Amazon. I was shocked.
So neck and neck with the movie.
Yes.
All right.
We're looking forward to that. So what do we got today?
Well, listen, this is very interesting. Our first guest is not here, and I'll tell you why he's not here. Our first guest was none other than Coach Jim White of McFarland, the man who led his track team to 9 state championships.
Ooh.
Just a little school, a 700-member school, winning all of these championships. And the reason Jim is not here, we've been in touch all leading up to this show. He called me last night. He'd just flown in from Texas.
Oh.
Disney has had Jim White all over this nation. I mean, all these special previews for the NCAA and so many other kind of specialty groups. And Jim says, I've seen the movie 7 times and I've cried at the end every time.
Oh.
Of course, Jim White being played by Kevin Costner, and they really do look alike. It's really astonishing how much Jim White and Kevin Costner look alike. We've had one of the previews here in town. Costner was here, very kindly came and spent his time here. And so, but what I want to do just now is just show a clip of the movie, one of the previews of the movie, and then I just want to just chat about Jim for just a minute. So go ahead, Chris. Chris McCullough, our producer, roll that.
This is a farming town. These kids working here are invisible. They come from the fields and they go back to the fields. Mr. White, if we're gonna reach him, now's the time.
Have a good day.
I'm Coach White, your new PE teacher. Diaz. Popular name where you guys come from?
White. That a popular name where you come from?
All right, run a lap. Go.
They're fast.
Yeah. Cross country running. California is holding their first state championship this year.
You do understand we don't have a cross-country team?
Yep.
You've coached cross-country before?
No.
You competed in high school, maybe?
No.
Well, you sound perfect.
Anybody seen Danny?
Danny Diaz? Hey, we needed 7. Yeah, 7 runners, not 6 runners, and Danny Diaz.
Hey, you're our anchor, Danny, and not because you're fat. And you are a little fat, okay? So we better lose some weight. Let's go. Just try to remember, lowest score wins. Play golf.
We don't got a country club. We don't even got a Kmart.
Didn't know McFarland had a team.
4th place. That's not too shabby.
4th out of 4, also known as last.
Better luck next time, boys.
This is gonna come down to which runners can handle the pain. Let's hit it again.
Mr. White, each hour that my boys train with you, they do not work with me. That's food off our table.
No one stays in McFarland unless they have to. There ain't nothing American dream about this place.
I'm guessing running's the best thing you've got. Me too. What's going on?
Team fundraiser. My boys need new uniforms.
You are a good man, and so I'm helping you. Okay, now go shower.
I'll be honest with you. The odds are stacked against us. You guys are superhuman. There's nothing you can't do with that kind of strength, with that kind of heart. Let's go show them how it's done.
Mind your pace! I wanna tear down the walls that hold me inside.
Uno, dos, tres.
I go there with you. It's all
Tell your father it was an honor to be invited into his home.
Dad, he said it was an honor to be invited into your home.
Tell him I say thanks.
where the streets have no name.
You
Yay,
know,
McFarlane USA.
I've seen probably every Costner movie that's ever been made. I've never seen a Costner movie I did not totally enjoy. But this might just be the most memorable one he's done is ever going to do, other than Dances with Wolves. I mean, that's such a classic. But anyway, Coach Jim White, there's a little backstory I want you to know about this. Coach Jim White is very proud of the 9 championships that his team won, but with a really note of, well, I don't want to call it bitterness, but he just said, we should have won 12. We should have won 12, and the reason they didn't win 12 was that some sports administrators, some sports bureaucrat out there decided, well, you guys are just winning too much. And so they bumped them up into a whole another level. So now a school of 700 is competing against schools of 3,000, 5,000, and it just was not fair. And so what that did was deny to other classes of kids out in McFarland, young men out in McFarland, the right to truly be recognized for the hard work that they put in. So that's kind of the backstory. But anyway, Jim White's out there in his community right now, having a gazebo dedicated to him, and we wish him well.
And I hear there's a song dedicated to me in the
There's a
show
song
today.
dedicated actually to you and me, and we have a wonderful little group here that have made up a song just for us. I think it lasts about 10 seconds long, but let's hear it. How about that?
Yes, guys!
What do you think about that?
I love it!
Open up. We got our theme song now.
Yes! I like the beat, too. Up, 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 up. Wow, Don, okay. I am so excited now. I want to say, first of all, please, Don, we have these delicious drinks here from
Always.
Nature's Fruit Market and Juice
Always.
Bar. Always. We want to thank them so very much. Don is drinking the Alibaba. I am drinking a mixture of something with beets in it, and I'm sure it's good. So anyway, thank you to Chuck and Wendy Noss, 2008 Street, the best in the health business. And Don, look at our cute little promotional squeezies, but stress balls.
You know, I've squeezed that so much I can't even shake hands anymore.
Are you serious?
I've injured myself.
Don, this is supposed to be helpful. And we have one for everyone in our studio today.
Right.
So what are we talking about now?
Well, Coach White couldn't be here, but we have a wonderful guest. Well, we've just come to a break. You're going to meet our guest when we come back. We'll be right back.
I think he says 2 minutes, Chris.
Oh, did you? I'm sorry, Chris. Oh, okay.
2 minutes. We can hear a little bit.
Let's get our introduction here.
Okay.
We don't have Coach White with us, but who we do have is Ziggy Siegfried, who is the interim athletic director of CSUB, and totally committed to the development of young athletes and to fine young citizens and men. And Ziggy, so good to have you.
Yeah, thanks for having me, and I can't wait to see the movie.
Me either.
You know, we have a CSUB former student athlete who is going to be part of that movie. I've been reading more about him. I hope to meet him soon. But Johnny Samanigo, my understanding, he was part of the first state championship team at McFarland. So there's a connection there.
And went right on into college. And so many of these young men, they're the first ones to ever, from their family, to go on to college and go on to things.
Absolutely. And I truly believe that we do, that athletics, can change people's lives. And our student athletes, just like Johnny, are making a huge impact in this community. So I have a good job.
Tina and I got to meet personally 4 of those runners, and
Yes.
it's their sons and daughters that are going on in that athletic tradition and carrying on that kind of discipline and moving forward with their lives. And by the way, excuse me, frogging up here. McFarland USA opens tonight here in Bakersfield, 7 o'clock, 8 o'clock, the Maya Theater, sneak previews, and then tomorrow it runs all day long and on as long as it runs here. So anyway, Ziggy, you really do have a great job, and you have a passion for your job. It's not just like you come to work and have a job. You come to work and you have a mission, a purpose. Tell us it's inspiring to see a guy with that much passion for what he does.
Yeah, well, I've seen firsthand the impact that higher education can have on individuals, and I believe I shared the story with you about my mom, who had my sister and I pretty young. She decided to go back to school after she had us, got her degree in accounting, and she basically moved from doing office work all the way up to becoming a CFO of an international company. So I've seen firsthand the impact that higher education can make. And I'm telling you, there's many stories just like my mom that are happening right now in our athletics
Family
department.
background is here in Kern County?
It's not. Memphis, Tennessee. That's where my country accent comes from.
Elvis. And your mom loved Elvis, I understand.
Yeah, everyone in Memphis pretty much loves Elvis. So it's he's a good guy.
Well, we're going to take a break, and we're going to hear some of these stories, but we're going to hear from our little trio here. I don't think they're going to sing Elvis, but they've got something for us. Take it away, guys.
I have 4 boys. And with one of them who is going to be learning to drive, it is